So we're here ready to do our new podcast where we interview professionals, businesses, community organizations, and more.
But I thought we were here to interview artists.
Well, yeah, we're going to be interviewing all types of artists, musicians, poets, singers, dancers, painters, whatever your craft is. We welcome you to come to our podcast and tell us who you are, locally and abroad.
Or is it more about relationships and why those in love wear matching outfits?
Well, to each his own when it comes to outfits. We like to dress alike, of course. And it does matter how we look both individually and as a couple. We represent each other, right?
Right. So, since you said that, shouldn't this really be about beauty?
Oh yeah, I'm going to share some of my beauty tips, of course. I mean, that's what I do. Oh yes, darling, because you do know that I am a Mary Kay consultant and I've got to let them in on some of my secrets. Anyway, you know, because when you look good, you feel good.
Speaking of look good, feel good, that reminds me that this is more about the vegan, plant-based lifestyle, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Plant-based living saved my life. Fighting diabetes, you know, changing my lifestyle to the vegan lifestyle has really improved my health. And so we're going to show everybody how to eat right, tasty dishes that are good for you, and have some guests who can help us with those culinary arts.
That's what's up. So what about the reflections and encouragement of the day? Isn't that what it's really about?
I think at the end of the day, people are going to want to know, what is ChynaGroove? I'm China Doll.
I'm D-Groove.
And together, we are ChynaGroove.
Shabadoo.
China.
Shabadoo. China what?
Shabadoo.
Shabadoo. Tweety, daddy,
Shabadoo.
tweety.
Turn my mic up.
Your mic is up.
Turn my mic up.
Your mic is up.
Is my mic up?
Your mic sound nice.
I can't hear it though.
Your mic sound nice.
Your
mic sound nice.
I can't hear it though.
Well, we just take the headphones off.
Oh, somebody left that phone on the other side of the road. It wasn't me. Baby, it was you.
It was me. Yeah, see, what's going on? What's up, people? I don't know. What can I say about this one? This is another Saturday evening.
You just chilling?
We're just in our own little world right now.
Ready or not, we in the studio.
Yep. So
I got these on.
you're getting a little ahead of everything, aren't you?
Why? I felt like singing tonight.
Camera's up here.
Hi, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
I know it's hard to resist looking at the monitor.
Don't tell people my business when I'm going on here. You shouldn't have the monitor down there. The monitor belong up here so I can look at the monitor and talk to the camera and do my thug thizzle in the room like I'm supposed to in the studio. Am I pinky? Am I too loud?
I wish y'all could see our setup we got here. It's a setup. It's a Saturday setup.
You probably want to just plug me back into my own.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug you into your interface.
Yes.
But anyway, like I was saying, Saturday.
We're in our private recording space.
It is what, 6:30, 41?
6:30, 41.
6:30, 41, new time.
Okay. Yes. And this is what we do. We have fun at 6:41.
Yeah. So once again, if it's Saturday evening and you're hearing our voices, you are of course listening to, and I am privileged to be sitting across from the one, the only the Mrs. Camilla Chynadol Collins,
That's me.
Washington,
That's
ladies and gentlemen.
That's
ladies
me.
and
That's
gentlemen.
me. That's me. Oh. I always get the drum solo. It's not funny. Anyway.
What meant?
Thank you. That's much better.
Yes.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, young people and seasoned saints, across from me is none other than the slick down, curly haired W in the goatee himself. You better believe it, baby. My hubby, my boo, Mr. Derek D. Groove Washington.
And of course, that means together.
You gotta give yourself some applause.
Oh.
No, boom. Yes. And together we are
ChynaGroove Show.
Together we are ChynaGroove. You want to be sure.
Just in case y'all
Write it again. It's a show. Come on, ready?
Y'all didn't catch that, did you? She went.
China.
Give me the stop sign.
1, 2, 3, and
ChynaGroove Show. Yes. You are not directing the choir.
No, that is musical. Period. That's why I be like period.
God, okay.
That means shh. You tell the kids. That means.
Oh boy.
Yes, but
So what are we
are
doing
in our
today?
space
What are we doing today?
Today, ladies and gentlemen, on my favorite contraption in the world.
No, hold on. While you're doing that.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, my bad. I'm jumping around. Go ahead.
Let me hear some beats, and then I'll pull up what I like to pull up after you give me a beat that I can groove to. Who that's touching your hand? I like it when you. I like it when you. I like it when you. I like that.
I don't think I let you listen to this one.
No, I heard the process of it. What you like?
So there's that one.
Put a check and touch my hand. I like it when you touch my hand.
Oh.
I like it when you touch my hand. I like it when you touch my hand. What? That's not what it say.
Yeah.
Where that sample come from, though? Is that a sample? Cause I didn't sing that. Who that is?
That's a soul sample.
It's a soul.
You know, just like magicians, you don't reveal your source.
Sample.
You don't reveal your source or your secrets, though.
It's a source.
It's a source.
Does it have a lot of power? Oh, that's the force.
And what I forgot to do, you know what?
What did you forget to do?
We're basically doing this show about us, I figured this is an artist spotlight.
Who's the artist here tonight?
I mean, take your pick.
I and me, we are ChynaGroove.
ChynaGroove.
The grooveologist.
China.
And the China.
The Chynatonologist. That sounds like somebody who should be checking things with a glove on.
That's what I do. That's what I do. Y'all, I'm just so basking in the memories of the greats that are passing on. Like, oh my goodness. R.I.P. Fat Man Scoop. R.I.P. Frankie Beverly. It's like, we have to make sure that their legacies stay alive, and somebody got to make some music just as good as to keep the generations alive, to keep hearts light, healing, to keep smiles on people's faces, to get the party started, no matter what age, creed, color, or belief.
I agree. I mean, it's a lot of greats that have unfortunately passed on. But anyway, we're not gonna harp on that but so much.
I just know we have to make some good music.
Yes.
Let's go. Let me hear something else.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I got.
What's that? The hum on the mic. Pause.
Okay. I don't have it. It's not. Okay.
I have no idea what he's doing, okay? Let me just stay on it right now. This is so impromptu tonight. I was like, I thought you were just going to replay another episode from last week.
I thought about it, but I wanted to. It came to me in a moment of clarity.
Or did you take some Claritin? Right now. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm not.
So what we got? Let the next one rock. It's so groovy. Is that a little scratch up in there?
That was a little scratching. Yes.
I've been dreaming all the night, so memories of you. Yeah. I've been thinking what I do without you.
Okay. I'm gonna put a pin in that one. I see you like that one.
Pen and a babe, come right back to it. Make it do what it do.
And just in case anybody is wondering, also, if you see the screen, this is basically the song
What program are you working from, sir?
completely tracked out. You got, certain sound. Each color represents a portion of the track. The way my workflow, you'll hear that word a lot. The way my workflow is green. I don't know why I chose green for the drums. Money green, but it's a different green. Every time I track things out, my drums are always at the bottom. So I got my main drums in the green, and then the blue is my fill drums, where I don't have any kick drums. It might be a snare, it might be a couple of hi-hats, a couple of shakers.
You love them shakers. You know why? And it's not the kind to be in the club when you be making it rain. We talk about the maracas sound. He loves the maraca sound because culturally, when you're from DC, you're going to hear maracas. Culturally speaking.
Okay.
Do they
The
play
District
maracas in the
of Culture, DC.
I'm gonna let you have that.
You like that?
I like it.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Indeed. It's love early.
I'm gonna do one more, and then I think I know which one you like.
I like those.
Okay.
Those.
See, this one's gonna be different.
Okay. Did you ever tell everyone what program this is? Luxuriously. Endorsement. Endorsement. What are you using?
Oh no.
Sir, what program are you using?
I'm sorry, a message popped up. Sometimes that happens. This program right here happens to be Studio One. It's actually a very good program. I think I got it with my subwoofer. Yes. But then I've upgraded it since then.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so-
What did the film program come with?
That came with SoundForge.
SoundForge.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm learning all of this stuff day by day.
And again,
because I have my favorite program that I like to record my vocals in.
One of the rare ones, I did not do my drums in green. For some reason, I felt these were fire, so I put them in red.
Okay, let's hear it then.
You've heard this one before.
Yeah. So what's he saying? Oh, you gotta say. Y'all can't really hear the whoopers in there.
So you can't?
I mean, on the broadcast, they probably can't really
No,
hear
you
the
can't
depth.
feel the bass.
You heard that? The depth.
The depth.
Yes. You gotta pronounce that word with the PTH. Clearly
Now,
enunciated.
some of my old school peeps will get this reference. You'll never guess the old school rapper who I thought of when I made this track.
First of all, what qualifies an artist
As old school?
as old school? Because this generation,
You got a good point there.
if it was out 20 years ago,
It's old school.
it's old school.
Yeah.
So
And hip hop is 50 years old. So I'm going to say first school. You like that? You got first school, old school, new school.
So who would you think about? Go ahead. Drum roll.
Drum roll. He did an album called Sitting on
The Dock of the Bay.
Chrome. The Dock of
You
the Bay.
You said old school. You said first school. Before I was born, was sitting on the dock of the bay.
First school.
Sipping Hires. Remember Hires River
Masquerade.
commercial?
Sitting on, that's who, and think about it. That reminds you. Anyway, that's
If
what
you say so.
that's who I was thinking of when I did this track.
Okay then.
You got something you want to look? See, don't you love that nice, lovely wedding picture right there? First dance. We got us down here at the bottom. We got
Mommy. R.I.P. Mommy. Why you do me like that, Craig?
Camilla's mommy. And we got my father. May they rest in peace, but they are always watching over us.
Mm-hmm.
And I like this picture. That smile is priceless.
Yes. Can they see it though?
Right there. There we go. Got it. Okay.
That's the love. That's the love.
Yeah, so.
So he used the Studio One to make beats, and I use...
No. Not to make the beats. To make the beats, I use. Hold up. Hold up.
To sequence and make the beats into a song. Like what? So there's another program?
There's another one.
Oh my goodness. It's so processing.
This is the one that I use to do all my beats. I use Machine MK3.
It's such a process.
Uh-oh.
You
Sneak
got
peek.
audio?
Sneak peek.
What's this? You gonna send me that?
You want this one?
That sounds like an upright bass.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's jumping.
Okay.
Oh, you gonna see me like that?
That's how you gotta pull them in. You like that one? I'm gonna go ahead and send you that one. Okay.
While he's sending me that, I'm going to share the program that I like to use on my PC.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Because everybody's talking about, do you got phone tools? Do you got a Mac? No, I ain't got no Mac. I ain't got no Mac, y'all. For real. I ain't got no Mac. I ain't got no Mac. I ain't got no Big Mac. I ain't got no Mac Attack. I ain't got no Mac no.
I saw somewhere where somebody said that Macintosh is what you want to use for music, and a Windows or a PC with Windows is what you want to use for video.
My voice is a video.
That's deep. That's
my vocals are videography. Videography.
Videography.
Yes, they are videography. Ladies and gentlemen, I like to use the Reason program because next to Studio One, it was the first thing I learned how to record my vocals on. Yeah, my computer's slow. So pretty much it's a simple rack. You go in and let's see. Let's name this as, what's the name of that track?
Do I have to tell you? It's in honor of somebody we just lost. I call that the Scoop That Groove.
Oh.
Scoop DAT Groove.
Let's see.
Yeah.
The inspiration is always there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So I'm just going to name that and I'll save it. And then you sent the file over.
Yes, I did.
Awesome sauce. So let's see if we can click file up in the upper left hand corner, and then you're going to come down in that menu. And
so this is a little bit of the process that we go through.
Import the audio file. From the computer.
And I know I'm trying to do too much, but I'm going to try to do it anyway.
Well, where did he go? Let's see. Let that beat rock real quick.
I don't think I still have it queued up.
Did I download it?
Did you?
I think I just downloaded it the second time. I sure did.
Drag and drop is your friend.
Where is it at? Where it at? Don't you just love the realness?
I'm going to try something that I hope I don't cause an issue. You know me. Oh, these mics pick up everything.
No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, wait a minute. It said, can you stay in the rain groove?
What?
Let me see if it's the right track.
No, that's not it. That one's dope, though. That one's dope.
I'll try to make it. Hold on. I don't want that track in there. Yeah, it should be in it. Did it have the number 80 or something before?
Oh, yes, it did. I always put the beats per minute first.
There it is.
Yep. That's my way of labeling. So just in case anybody doesn't know, BPM, beats per minute, which is a key thing because it takes the guesswork out of it. Say if you have to send the track to somebody, they already know what beats per minute they're working in.
So on here, should I put the beats per minute in the?
Put it in there, yeah. If you put,
I've never done that before.
Yeah. And I'll show you why. Look at the length of it here. You might as well change that. Because watch, put in 80 beats per minute.
It's going to change the tempo of it.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Take it out. Delete it.
Something wrong with
Delete it. Delete it. Put it at 80 and then
It's at 80 now.
and then bring it in.
Okay, let's see. File. Import audio file.
Well, but it plays it automatically.
It does because it's a review before you put it in there.
Now play it again.
Now I gotta take it back
Yep.
because I didn't have.
See, told you, it changed your endpoint. There you go. That way it gives you the proper grid for your bars and everything. See what I'm saying? You were looking at a grid based on 120 beats per
It's
minute.
not different. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I get greedy. Sometimes I feel some type of way. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't do this, but I do it anyway.
Alrighty then.
Won't remember that. Never remember my freestyle. Remember my freestyle.
Remember what I said to you before? You should always be doing what?
I gotta go back and write it down. Now I gotta go back and write it down. Now I gotta go back and write it down.
Just in case everybody is wondering, when you're looking at the difference between what's on this screen, this is the same song as what's right there.
What's the difference? Hold on, let
The
me make that
difference is, there we go.
difference here.
You're looking at wave files on both of them. This is a total wave file of all the songs mixed together to one cohesive package. Right there?
That's clear.
It's called the glue.
Yes.
Now, the glue is what you apply to all of these individual pieces so that they all fit down to that without looking a mess. You know how when you was in elementary school and you was gluing stuff, what happened?
You got glue all over
You got glue all over your hands. You got glue sticking out the side.
Right.
Your paper's glued down. You got this big glue glob. It's called a glue glob.
Say that 20 times. real
Golly
quick.
glue globs. Gobs of glue globs.
Blue cloud.
Just sticking off to the side. And it looks a mess. Now, if you do that with sound, and everything is like here, there, and all over the place, it's gonna do what? It's gonna sound a mess.
Yes.
Gotta glue it properly. Proper glue?
All right, stop this.
Okay.
So tell the people. Tell the people how you got started making beats.
Oh, wow. How did I get started? Shouts out to my man Tony Black, Richmond, VA. I've always loved music. My father has always had, and it still exists to this day, an amazing music collection. And so fast forward, I wanted to go into radio. I wanted to be a DJ. I've done both. I've done the radio. I've DJ'd. But then when I was managing an artist in Richmond, Virginia, and I got to stop listening to this because it's on a delay, so I'm hearing myself say something that I've already said when I said it.
You said what you said.
So when I was managing him, I really felt the urge based on sitting in sessions where his producers were making beats. And I'm sitting there going, oh man, I would do this and I would do that. And then actually one studio session for the Richmond cats who know, Kick 'em to the Curb Studio. Shouts out to Martinez if he's still with us. But he had a habit of leaving sessions.
How? What you mean?
We would be in a session and he would walk out.
If it was bad?
No, he would just disappear. I don't know if he was getting his drink on. I don't know what he was doing.
Don't be putting people on blast that can't defend themselves now.
I mean, I said I don't know what he was doing. I just threw that out there as a for instance. I don't want to be caught for libel or slander.
No.
But anyway,
no,
one time when he stepped out, I got on the mixing board, 32 tracks. Song was already laid out, and I recorded and did my own version of the song that we were working on. I still got it on CD somewhere, of course.
What? Tell the people. What's the CD?
CD is a compact disc, which was a high-definition digital recording medium.
Was it high definition? Was it high definition?
I mean, it was for the time.
Google it.
Moving on. So he walked out and I did, and the track was already made, mind you. But what I was doing back then, we had all the sounds going, and that's how people used to actually put songs together back in the mid-90s.
What?
It was tracked out.
1900?
You didn't have your hook already laid out where it's like a 4-bar intro. You know, you got an 8-bar, you got a 4-bar or 8-bar chorus, you got 16 bars for the verses, this, that, and the other. It was already laid out. No. It was every sound that you had mixed into this mixing panel, and you decided where you wanted everything to go by popping in and out those individual sounds. Like each one of these tracks right here is an individual sound. If I wanted this sound to come in during the chorus, well, guess what? I'd turn it on during the chorus.
Oh, you just click a button?
You just hit the mute or solo button.
Oh,
you mute
that's what the
you
M
mute it
stands
when
for.
you mute it when the verse is going on, and right when you get to where you want the chorus to be, you unmute it, and those sounds that nobody's heard before in that track all of a sudden come to life.
Show us.
So that's how songs were actually done and laid out. I didn't want that one. I want to pick.
Do the ABs per minute one.
That's what I'm looking for.
Let's stay on the same page, okay?
I'm gonna do that one. Let's say if I didn't want these drums to be in here at all, right now, I just muted it. Right now, all you got is the melody. Beat's gonna drop. That's the main drum. Now, even if I wanted to take that out and let that rock a little while longer, I could just mute individual tracks. Or if I wanted this to play, all I gotta do is hit that S.
What's the S stand for?
The S stands for solo.
Oh, solo.
You just solo the track.
You just hit solo.
And then if you want everything to come right back in with a bang,
solo. You just hit solo. Oh, that's like, did you see that video with the, what kind of dog was that?
it looked like a border collie.
Border collie.
See what I did right there? Make
What
for
you did right there?
emphasis.
Drop it. The saxophone is smooth.
And then you drop the beat back in. That's how songs were made then. You do. Scotty B, may he rest in peace, at Night Flight Studios up in Fort Washington, Maryland. He was a genius and a master at doing that. We could go in there and pay for 4 hours of studio time, and basically have 4 songs done beginning to end, mixed down, mastered, essentially.
Record vocals and writing too?
No, the song was already written. Everything was already written. We can go in there with 4 written songs and come out with 4 songs done in our hand on a CD.
Ooh, I gotta give me one of those CDs.
Yeah. With the acapella, the instrumental, the regular version, the hard version, and then the edited version. We come out with 4 versions of each song. 4 times 4 is what? 16.
Which is the average length of a verse.
Yes.
I prefer 8 good bars. Nowadays, what is your opinion? What is your opinion? Come on, music culture right now. Nowadays, it is not normal to do more than 8 bars or more than a 2-minute song. Now, is it?
It isn't. But you know what dictates and drives that?
What is that?
Money.
Yeah.
And it's not the money of making the song. It's the money of, and it's funny how it happened and it progressed like that because it was done because of radio. Shorter songs meant more commercials could be played. So songs were basically, think about it, back in the 70s, it was not unusual to have a song go for like
7, 8 minutes.
7 minutes easy. Yes.
Especially
they done
like
sung, they done
a live version.
They done sung again, and then next thing you know,
take it to the bridge.
It's nothing but instruments playing for the last 2 minutes.
You gotta take it to the bridge because back then it was more likely that you have a live band, and that gives you the opportunity to introduce each musician as a courtesy.
Let the drummer get some.
Give me D, a funky D. Yes. Who was playing the D? Come on, I don't know. Like that's
what's that man's name over there?
I don't even know who that is.
Anyway, but that's the reason why it was done, because of radio. And now because radio's not as popular, but
it's Sirius XM satellite radio, of course.
Well, that doesn't count. That's a subscription service. They can do whatever they want. They can play a 100-minute song if they wanted to.
Really?
Yep.
You know, the force got a lot of power.
Indeed. Anywho, we digress.
Back to that track.
Yes. So you have it over there, correct?
Yes, I do. I do.
And you actually have a level. No, wait a minute. You got to open up another track.
So, is this song sequence, like hook, verse, or is it just a straight through?
8-bar intro. You got 12-bar first verse.
He's like them odd, even
which
numbers.
Actually has a 4 1-bar break before the chorus.
I'm so confused right now. I can't write. I need an ABC.
Actually, no. 2-bar. 2-bar break with an 8-bar chorus. Hear that pause, and then
And the saxophone
saxophone
the hook.
is in the yes.
Interesting.
Because notice, again, that's the only time you hear the saxophone is in the hook. Another break. Verse. Second verse. You're ready at 41. Break. writing. Hold on, I gotta do the air quotes. Writing the song on the phone. Something else that has changed. It used to be pen and paper.
Yeah, well, that makes a lot of noise in the microphone.
I know Black, again, the rapper that I manage, he could probably pull out like 3 of these filled with rhymes. Every single page, covered. Whether or not he's actually recorded them, some he had, some he hadn't. Just depends on the process. We need to get one of those Esperanza.
Wall with soundproof.
She had a dry erase wall. Literally, the whole wall was a dry erase board. And she was working on a song. She was just writing stuff on the wall. And then when it came time to actually record it, she's standing in front of this wall, and you could literally see her. She would look up in this corner and read something from there and sing it. Look over here and read something from there and sing it. It was like piecing it together from ideas on the wall.
So when you named the song, was it just because where you were in your headspace, or did you feel like there was a direction for the subject of the song when you named the tracks?
When I name songs, it's usually where I am in my mental space. Sometimes it's based on the flow. I probably got at least 20 tracks that are named jazz.
Because this is jazzy.
Yeah. But for this one, Fat Man Scoop had just passed. I think I made this one probably a week to the day that we found out. Yeah, a week to the day that we found out. So I was just kind of thinking about him and his impact, and this came out. It almost has that reminiscent type feel, that inspiration.
So it's on the loop. It's just gonna play back from the top.
It should, yes.
That is dope.
Well, thank you.
So my process is like this. Gotta name the track.
Too much.
You making noise over there?
Hold the mic up to the speaker. One of these days, I'm gonna get me an iRig. Eventually.
He fancy.
I wish they just made an Android rig.
I got an iPhone. He keep on telling me about the Android, but I got an iPhone. I got an iPhone. Call me on the phone. Listen to the radio.
I know. You have an iPhone.
He got an Android on the radio. What's going on with your battery going low? You over there, you in the box, you getting it out, you plug back in, you got the mic, you.
Okay.
I got all style.
I like it.
Just call me mini style.
Give me mini sound.
Mini style record. Okay. Okay. So what's very important about recording vocals is you want to make sure that the room is quiet and you turn your speaker off so that you don't get feedback or unnecessary noise.
Are you trying to give me a hint?
No, I'm just giving hints and tips to people who are starting out and learning how to record in their own private spaces when they get their programs. I'm just a little bit comfortable with Reason, even though, you know, it's not the only DAW. Is this a DAW?
It is a DAW.
Tell the people what a DAW is.
DAW is an acronym which stands for Digital Audio Workstation. The D, the A, the W.
Wow, wow, wow. Yes.
And actually, technically, even though there's been a lot of debate about it, the Machine MK3 software is technically considered a DAW because you notice it's laid out linearly.
Who is linear? Linearly?
In a linearly manner. In a linear.
Is that a DC accent or Virginia? That was Virginia.
It was a little bit of both.
That was a little Richmond-y. I'm loving it. This is what we do. This is what we do on our downtime, because downtime is the only time that we're not actually somewhere making money and working for somebody else. So.
Yes. So, you ready to record something?
Sure. I didn't really write anything, but I just wanted to show people. Did you turn the speaker down?
Nope.
So after you create an audio track, here on the second row, I've got an audio track. I've labeled it, and I've got a level because in this area here, you can see the meter is going up and down, side to side. So you just want to make sure that you don't go into an area where it turns yellow and red. That means that it's too hot and it's going to sound distorted. So, which it probably did on there because I got a microphone right here.
It did. It dropped a little bit. Okay.
Oh, it's so fancy. It's so fancy that it adjusts to my peaking. This won't do that. So you have to be mindful, very demure and very mindful. I don't know if that's copyright infringement, but
what, demure?
Yes, that's a whole catchphrase for somebody, a content creator.
They cannot copyright the word demure. That word has been in existence forever. Sorry. Nice try.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna copyright the word air. And I want to get paid for every time somebody says air.
So are you saying air as in H-E-I-R or A-I-R?
Air. In the air.
Or like
I can feel it in the air tonight.
Oh. You are the
AirPods. I get a chunk of change every time.
You do?
Yep.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. So yeah. So we've turned the volume down. I'm just going to play this back and find a spot to make it hot. Maybe you should turn the speakers down so I can hear myself clearly.
You gotta go right there to close it.
I didn't open it.
I know. You hovered over it.
Okay. So we let the beat rock for a few bars. Maybe you should turn the radio down so I can hear you clearly. Oh, I really wanna hear what you gotta say. I really need you near me. Alright, so let's see how that level came out.
So you want me to turn that up?
Yeah, turn it back up. We're gonna let that rip. that wave file is really low.
I see.
Sometimes I just throw little phrases together and then it ends up being a song. I go back and write it down.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Alright, I'm gonna take another track.
I don't know if you caught what she just said just now. You just throw the phrases together, you marinate on it a little bit, listen to it on the track, and then put it together.
You gotta say, I really need you near me.
I'm gonna drop that on there. Alright, turn the volume down. I'm gonna name the track though. Scoop that. Here we go.
Maybe you should turn the radio down so I can hear you clearly. I really wanna hear what you gotta say. I really need you near me.
Alright, so I'll put 2-part harmony on there.
You gonna just keep going recording?
Maybe not.
Maybe you should turn the radio down.
I put a 3rd part on there.
Alright. So what she's doing
I'm stacking tracks.
is stacking
track back.
or layering, whatever you want to call it. And I got to admit, I always get impressed when I see her doing this. Because me personally, I can't sing anyway. But in order to keep it in key, and to know what to hit and where to say it at, and she's probably waiting for me to stop talking.
No, I gotta catch it. Should I go radio down?
You want to drop it down?
Maybe I should turn the radio down. Radio down.
Mm-hmm.
So I can hear. Alright, let me see. Maybe you should turn the radio down so I can hear you clearly. I really wanna hear what you gotta say. I really need you near me. Alright, I'm gonna drop that. Baby. Maybe you should turn the radio down so I can hear you clearly. I really wanna hear what you gotta say. I really need you near me.
Lorenzo Ice-T Dollars.
Shout out. Shout out, this what we do. All right, let me hear that.
All right, you want to hear it? Now I'm gonna play it back.
I'm just gonna nudge it back just a little bit.
Maybe you should turn the radio down. Maybe you should turn the radio down. So I can hear you clearly. Oh, I really wanna hear what you gotta say. I really need you to hear me.
And that's that. That's how you lay tracks. And you bring the funky track back. But you really should write your whole song before you go in, unless you feel like you want to freestyle the whole song and then go back and lay your ad-libs and your harmonies and then, lay what we call a dummy track.
Okay.
Learn your song, then go back and finesse it. Y'all can use those terms. Dummy track.
Dummy track and finesse.
Those are your vocabulary words for the day. Lay a dummy track, go back, lay some more vocals, learn your song, and finesse it. Okay?
Now see, so basically what you're doing is, because in Machine, there's a mode, like right now, the mode that I'm in is actually called ideas mode, to where you're basically sketching out your ideas of how you want the track to be ultimately. And
Like
then
a digital dry erase
and then if I
board.
click this top corner right here, just under where it says Machine, and I click it like that, now it's all those ideas are taken from here and put up to here and put in an arrangement, and now it's in song mode. So now I've got basically the same song laid out the same way with all of these different elements that you see here,
Except for my vocals.
except for the vocals, yes.
Aha!
And it's all laid out in song mode. So, and I like the colors.
I promise you ain't nothing psychedelic going on here. He just really likes colors. He like animals and colors.
Colors, yes.
And vegan food.
And love
meat.
vegan food and love
That's it.
Mrs.
But that's all we got for y'all tonight.
That's it.
That's it. We just wanted to invite
Yeah.
you into our creative space.
What, you thought you was gonna get a whole song?
Nah, we don't do it like that. I gotta
No.
write this thing, okay? So yes, I
You
hope
gotta
y'all
stay
enjoy.
tuned. Oh, wait a minute.
We gotta stay tuned.
Shouts out to Ed Rucker.
Oh yeah.
Tell us a little bit about him.
Oh yes, Ed Rucker, E Sharp, the CEO and founder of the luxury band music, was my very first music manager as a teenager. I think I might have been about 15 years old when I first started getting out there and performing and recording and songwriting. And so Ed found me in a place that I was innocent. It was before I had children, before I was jaded by life. It took me to all the best studios. So over the years, life has been lifing, and what is this? 30 years later. Yes, it's that many decades. Yes, it was in the 1900s. It really was. That many decades later, we communicated with one another via Facebook.
I think. Yep.
And he said, look, I got a project. Can you write something for my artist or write something to it? And I'm like, okay, sure, why not? So y'all will have to come to this undisclosed location on October the 13th in Baltimore, Maryland, for the release of the single. And just a little spoiler, there's house music involved with this particular single.
Oh, shucks.
So
House music.
I know a lot of y'all have been waiting for me to drop a house music joint, and so I'm tapping in. I'm tapping into my roots and the culture that I came up in. We call it the Baltimore Club, but
DJ Harmonics, stay tuned. We got you.
Yes.
DJ Harmonics, got you.
and so shout out to everybody that was listening live on Instagram. Shout out to everybody that's listening live on YouTube and Facebook Live. And we thank you all for listening. But be sure to stay tuned. Subscribe to our channel, Mass Media Entertainment LLC on YouTube, and Kimia China Doll Collins on Facebook. And if you want to come on with us and create with us and do some things things, do a couple things, then you can reach us at ChynaGroove Show at gmail.com, right?
I believe that's it.
I don't know what the email
No,
is.
it's at Outlook.
At Outlook.com?
We do have a Gmail version, but that one is
Because he likes Outlook and I like Gmail, so we have both. But
well, actually send it to the email at the bottom of the screen.
All right. Look
China
at that.
Groove
I love that.
Production at gmail.com.
Yes, if you're an artist or you just want to come on and talk about some good topics, whether it be your lifestyle, a book you have out, music, your artistry, community service, anything that you have on the table.
Appreciate that, big brother Antrell.
And join us. Shout outs to Antrell.
Antrell said, nice setup.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate
That's
that.
a huge compliment coming from the guru of technology and media. Yes, thank you, bro. That's what's up. So, shout outs to him. He's doing big things. He's doing all the major production, video.
A recent one that you were in. See?
Yeah, shout out to Minister Corey McCrimmon.
Corey McCrimmon.
Who had even me and my son Shane
partake in singing and being a part of the video for his single The Storm, which the video was produced by Antrell McLean as well. But that single is out. It's jumping. It's inspirational. It's gospel. It's everything that you need. Here comes the shameless plug, because everybody that was in the video got one of these.
I had to give the brother a little plug. Yep.
Shout out to Mr. Corey McCrimmon.
Bye Storm.
Yes, we loved every minute of it.
Yes.
So you don't want to miss that. Go check him out on YouTube. Corey McCrimmon, The Storm. So that's pretty much the gist of our show. Did you have anything else tutorial that you wanted to share? Tips with beginners that want to record in their own space?
Based on the sound that was just heard in the background of the vehicles going by on the roadway,
Soundproof.
make sure your space is soundproof the best that you can. I mean, we have taken some steps with the mic anyway, as far as having basically a mic shield. We got the baffles and everything, but as far as the room itself, make sure your room is what they call treated. So you want to just create as much silence in your space as possible.
I don't want to say it, but padded walls, you know. No, the soundproofing is there are levels. They look like padding on the wall, some soundproofing, and then there's more technology where you can actually seal windows and seal your space. They have contraptions of all types and flavors and sizes that you can build, depending on what type of space you're working with. So you want to make sure that you have as much silence as possible. You don't want to have fans going. You actually want to make sure that the air doesn't click on. You got a loud HVAC unit in your house. Let the kids know you're recording, so they don't come knocking on the door.
Yeah, and I mean, and because full disclosure, right now we're using wireless mics, and I didn't realize they pick up as well as they actually do, but they're picking up. So
I was peeking?
You're not peeking. No.
Oh, the good thing about the StreamYard situation, that it adjusts to your level.
Yes, but the sensitivity of the microphone, the sensitivity, it adjusts to your level.
Come on now. Woo-wee, I'm telling you.
Level adjustment is key.
Yes.
Whether it's self-induced or anywho.
Come on, even the system, the StreamYard system know how to shift. When you get a little bit elevated, you gotta shift.
You gotta shift.
As to keep the clarity in your sound, that it comes across the way that it should. Come on, that speaks volumes. Boom.
Even Jack like that.
Oh, and on that note, it's time to go. We love y'all. In real life, we love y'all.
Keep a smile on your face. I'm sorry.
They can't see.
I'm done.
He's just so happy. I'm going to finish writing this song, and I appreciate
Yes.
y'all listening in. And this is our moment of transparency. That you know, it's not always a quick fix.
It isn't. And you know what?
Would.
It's a rap, it's a rap, it's a rap. It's a rap, it's a rap, it's a rap, it's a rap, it's a rap. It's a rap, 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 it's a rap.